Hello, and thank you so much for being here today. I am thrilled that you were here. I am grateful you were here because that means you gave time, energy, space, presence to be here, and I am grateful for that. I have a question today. When? That's my question. When? When are you going to start saying yes to you and what you were put here to do? When are you going to say, I've spent enough time driving with my focus on the rear view mirror, and I am ready to start looking out that huge windshield and driving forward. I'm ready to get out of the passenger seat and stop telling myself that life is driving me, other people are driving me, and I'm ready to actually acknowledge that it's me who is in the driver's seat and that everything I am experiencing is tailor-made for me. And not only is it tailor-made for me, but I have actually drawn it to me. Because the common denominator in every experience that you experience is not the experience, it is you. So when are you going to say yes? When are you going to stop telling yourself, I'm waiting for the perfect time. I'm waiting for the perfect opportunity. I'm waiting for the perfect person. I'm waiting for the perfect place. I'm waiting. When actually, waiting just means I'm scared and I don't want to go forward. So I'd rather tell myself I'm waiting. I'd rather feel like it's in the hands of something or someone else instead of in my own hands. Instead of acknowledging the power of my own choice. So when are you going to say yes to seeing yourself for the fullness of who you are, unlimited, amazing, fabulous, magnificent? When are you going to say yes to knowing that peace is for me? To yes, I deserve love. When are you going to say yes to I want joy and I deserve joy? I spoke to a few people today, and it's interesting as I reflect on some of the conversation. One person I talked with, we were discussing how because of our common upbringing, we were taught that suffering is a badge of honor. How much have you suffered lately? You should suffer more. You don't deserve great things. You need to suffer more. It's selfish to have joy. Hello? That is some twisted thinking. Life experience is going to bring to us what we need, and can I tell you, most of us, if not all of us, grow when we hit the valley. We may enjoy the mountaintop, but I would dare say most of us, if not all of us, grow the most when we hit the valley. Why is that? I don't know, something about when we have skid marks and scars and wounds, all of a sudden our attention is captured and we're ready to slow it down and listen from the inside out. And we're ready to tune out the static of everything around us. So there's something about these valley experiences that grow us, and yet that's the very thing that terrifies us, is hitting another valley. We want to stay up in the mountain. And can I tell you, it's all how we look at it. What if we called our valley experience a mountain? Because that's where we see the most. What if we flipped it and said everything is tailor-made, working for me so that I can grow and expand and be liberated from small-minded thinking. I can be liberated from what used to work for me and help me to survive is no longer needed right now. When are you going to let your imagination paint the picture of what you want? Can I tell you, your imagination is the safest and most wonderful place to create. When's the last time you created something fabulous in your imagination? When? I invite you to do that today. To just close your eyes, or maybe if you're on a walk, you don't want to close your eyes because you're walking. Maybe you're taking a shower. Maybe you're doing the dishes. Maybe you are ready to let yourself imagine what it is that you want. Maybe you're ready for a new default picture because your old default picture is too small and filled with what won't work. And filled with the what ifs. They don't like it. What if I get rejected? What if I fail? What if there's no such thing as failure? What if it all, wow, I spit there. What if it all is helping you become the fullness of who you were already created to be? So I invite you, create a new picture in your imagination. Just like when you go on the internet and it asks you, do you want this browser? When you go to a new browser, it says, should this be the default? Think about, are you ready for a new default? And if you are, imagine it first up here. And then listen from the heart of who you are, the depths of who you are, the reservoir of unlimited ideas of who you are, to hear what it is that's been in you that you've been stuffing and saying no to without even knowing you've said no to because you're so busy on autopilot. When? I hope your answer is now. I hope it's today. And I invite you to share with me your amazing imagination because I want to know about it. I want to see it. And I hope it's vivid enough to become your new default. That's what will propel you forward in a way that makes no logical sense. But can I tell you, it will work. I thank you for your time. I look forward to hearing about your imagination. Have a radiant rest of your day.